Hey, what's going on, babies? Thank you so much for tuning in. All right, you guys. So my name is Ayoka, better known as the Oracle G. Um, let's jump right on into this message. Now, what your situation that you may have just experienced, um, whether it's recent or in the past, it was a blessing in disguise. Okay, so something needed to fall away. You needed to let go of something that you were holding on to, and so that ending, or even if it wasn't an ending, like the breakdown in communication or the breakdown of a relationship situation, friendship, it could be whatever. That had to happen in order for you to get to your answered prayer. Okay, so and how I'm saying it is like some things had to come to a realization. You know how it's like you have to, it's like you're going through an awakening process. Sometimes people aren't aware of certain things, and so the universe has to kind of like show us directly through some type of tower moment, right? Because we're completely like oblivious to, or we're ignoring, or we are not trying to face something, right? To what the universe is already showing us through signs and synchronicities and things like that, right? And so what I'm seeing is like, this is, it appears to be a problem, but it's actually an answered prayer. It's actually part of your answered prayer. Okay, so let's see something here. You'll understand the reason behind this present situation as everything resolves, because it will be resolved. All right, so you may feel like there's no way out of this. It is. Okay, so this isn't a challenge that you cannot overcome. Just resolve. King of Cups. And so what I'm seeing with the King of Cups is like, this person is going to come in. Um, we can might as well say, we can say with some type of, either an offer, like an offer of apology, an offer of love. This person is very balanced right now when it comes to their emotions. Okay, so whether this is you or whoever is connected to you, I'm not sure. You guys have to flip the roles, right? But however, it just looks like this is, or you could be even talking to a counselor, could be giving you some advice. Like this is somebody that is very balanced and very calm at the moment. Four of Pentacles comes out. And so, of course, whatever it is that you could be holding on from this situation, holding on to, it was a part of your, how can I put it? Because I know it sounds crazy as hell. It's a part of your growth. Let's just put it that way. In every lesson, right, there's an opportunity to grow. In every situation, you have an opportunity to grow. So if you are looking at this from a different perspective, then you'll be able to see here that, wait a minute, this all had to happen for a reason, right? So I got the Nine of Pentacles coming out. And so what I'm saying here is like, it could go so many different ways. So I want to clarify the Nine of Pentacles. But what I'm saying here is that when it comes down to you being self-sufficient, confident, um, whatever it is that you're trying to build for yourself, you could also be a single person, okay? Um, you had to get to this point in your life where you understand you're not codependent. Okay, you're self-sufficient, right? That's what I keep saying with the Nine of Pentacles woman. So you have to get to this point in your life where you were there, where you didn't have to depend or rely on anybody else, okay, but the divine in yourself. Okay, so yeah, you had to do some work on your inner self, your inner child, things like that, right? So that you could get to this point. And so some things may not have been turning out the way that you wanted it to, all right? But, and I feel like it has something to do with like your love life, or it could be, business related. It could be, because it is pentacles and cups on the board. Could be something you're passionate about, right? But, you know, put it how it may resonate for you. But what you're being told is that you're safe, okay? And your situation is under the perfect control of divine providence, okay, and universal order. Remember, all of this is orchestrated, right? We live in the freaking matrix, okay? So what you are being encouraged to do is only like infuse loving thoughts into this. Stay positive, right? Stay emotionally balanced. And that's how you will actually get a faster outcome to the situation. You know how they say, like, it just depends on how you get through a process, how long you stay in it. Okay, so your emotions, definitely keep them in check, because you want to ensure that the highest possible outcome flows effortlessly to you and through you. Okay, so there's nothing to worry about. This is your confirmation. There's nothing to worry about. This is a blessing in disguise. All right, so look at it like that. Like, okay, it's some type of blessing coming out of this situation. It's no need to worry, right? Because trusting the universe or trusting the divine is where it's at. Period, right? Because look, I I would bet on that first before I bet on anything in this 3D reality, for real. But however, um yeah, shift your perspective, because the answers to your prayers, it's already done, and it's coming in the best way that is for you, for your highest good. All right, so remember, our prayers aren't answered, how we want them to be or how we think it should be. It's going to be answered in a way that reflects our highest good. Okay. um is there anything else my spirit team? Divine flow. Stay open to receive. All right, so be open, because you want the blessings to flow in easily and effortlessly. So let go of attachments to a particular outcome and let the universe bring your gifts. It's not going to come the way that you think it will come, okay? But it's going to come, and it's going to come, and it's going to fit what you need in that moment. All right, so invite abundance with open arms, embrace the blessings waiting to flow into your life. Stay open to receive, allow the divine flow, all right, to happen in your life. You cannot control the outcome, all right? So you got to let go of the attachments to that outcome and just move into a state of trusting, y'all. All right, so look, I'm taking that message for myself too. But however, that is your daily message. All right, stay tuned for the daily tea. Peace.